The film opens in a top-secret underground lab in England, where we meet a scientist named Vincent. In front of him is a soldier who has been shot in the head and is almost completely dead. However, Vincent has repaired his brain using a cybernetic implant. Vincent tries to talk to him, but the soldier doesn't respond. Vincent tells his fellow scientist to activate the implant in the soldier, whose name is Paul. As soon as she does, Paul looks at Vincent. Vincent asks him for his name, but Paul can't remember it. Instead, he says, "I want to meet my mom." Vincent asks if he remembers his mom's name or her face, but Paul remembers nothing. He just keeps repeating, "I want my mom." Vincent doesn't pay much attention to this, but as he's talking to his colleague, Paul grabs him from behind. Vincent tells him to sit down, but Paul attacks and injures him. He then kills the female scientist. Just then, another soldier enters, but Paul snatches his gun and kills him too. He's about to shoot Vincent, but before he can, another soldier arrives and shoots Paul in the head, killing him and saving Vincent's life. A long time after this incident, once Vincent has fully recovered, he goes around to see the work of various researchers. He meets a young woman named Ava, who introduces her recently created artificial intelligence. When Vincent interacts with it, the AI computer responds just like a human. Vincent praises her, saying she's done a great job teaching it. Ava corrects him, "I didn't teach it, it learned on its own. We talk a lot every day, and that's how the computer learns by itself." Hearing this, Vincent calls for a 10-minute break. After everyone else leaves, he tells Ava not to waste another 5 years there. He says her work is excellent and she's on the right track. He promises to get her all the government funding she needs. Ava realizes Vincent works for the government. She asks, "Do you make weapons for them?" Vincent replies, "No, I create intelligent machines for them. I made one myself." Vincent's machine, however, wasn't as good at communicating as Ava's. Ava agrees to work with Vincent. The next day, she drives to Vincent's lab. As she stops her car outside, a woman gets in and says, "My son is inside. They won't let me see him." This woman is Paul's mother. Paul was the soldier Vincent experimented on who injured him and killed his colleague. His mother has not yet received his body, so she waits outside every day, hoping to see her son, unaware that he is dead. Inside, Ava meets Vincent. She notices that all the soldiers there have a similar scar on their heads, as if they've all had the same operation. Vincent explains that these are all soldiers who suffered brain injuries in the war. "We inserted an implant into their brains through that spot," he says. "It has improved their lives, their memory, everything. But there's a side effect. They've all lost the ability to speak."
It's used as a temporary clean room for dangerous.
Vincent introduces Ava to Thompson, the director of the entire project. Thompson asks Ava questions about politics, a subject she's not very good at. Vincent steps in, saying, "We hired Ava for her expertise, not for her political knowledge." They then take Ava to see a man with no hands who is being fitted with artificial ones. With these new hands, he has so much power that he can crush marbles into dust. Ava is incredibly impressed, saying she's never seen such strong artificial limbs. The man, whose name is James, asks Ava, "Can I touch your hand? I haven't felt a human touch in a very long time." Although Vincent is hesitant, worried that James doesn't have full control yet, Ava agrees. She places her hand on James's. He quickly pulls her away from Thompson and Vincent and whispers, "I need your help. Meet me in Area 6. Later, Thompson explains to Ava, "The army of machines we are building will look exactly like humans. They will look like the Chinese, like Pakistanis. Not only will they look like our enemies, but they will also speak their languages. These machines will negotiate in war, bring peace, and fight. We already have plenty of machines to kill the enemy. These robots will be different. They will also save civilians during a war, and our human officers won't have to risk their lives because these machines will do their job automatically." After Thompson leaves, Vincent places sensors on Ava's head and asks her a series of questions, gathering data from her memories. He asks what makes her happy. She replies, "Solving problems with mathematics."
Problem solving, mathematics,
And also dancing. He asks what scares her. She says spiders, clowns, and cancer. He asks many more questions, and she answers them all. When they are done, Ava asks what happens in Area 6. Vincent tells her they help injured soldiers with brain damage, keeping them alive. "If you help them," Ava asks, "why are they kept here like prisoners?" Vincent claims not to know, but Ava is suspicious because James had asked for her help in Area 6. She tries to go there but is stopped by soldiers and has to turn back. The next day, Vincent scans Ava's face. He wants the robot they're building to look exactly like her, though Ava is against it. After the scan, Vincent warns her, never go downstairs. There are a lot of secrets here, and I don't want you to be in danger. What is going on here? Ava demands. Vincent gets angry and tells her to mind her own business.
You need to mind your own fucking business.
The next day, however, he apologizes, saying he was just worried about her. They have now built the machine's brain. The machine tells Vincent, Ava is still angry with you. It can understand their feelings and conversations and respond accordingly. Meanwhile, Thompson sees recorded footage of Ava trying to copy a file about Area 6 from the computer using a hacking device while Vincent was out of the lab. Thompson is furious, and he goes to where Vincent and Ava are interacting with the computerized brain and asks it, how can we defeat China in a war? The brain gives a precise and accurate answer. Later, as Vincent and Ava are driving home, Vincent tells her he dislikes the facility. If you don't like it, why have you been working here for so many years? Ava asks. Vincent reveals that he has a daughter with Rett syndrome, a neurological disorder that causes loss of speech, stunted growth, and the inability to walk. He believes he can cure his daughter with a brain implant, and that's why he works there. You want to connect the broken connections in my daughter's brain with my brain, Ava realizes. Yes, that's what I want to do, he confirms. That's why he was scanning her mind. He admits he hasn't scanned his own daughter's mind yet. I'll help you, Ava says, but you must never lie to me again. Just then, they see Paul's mother standing on the road, still believing her son is alive. Ava says they should give her a ride to the city since it's late. She gets out of the car, but as she turns back, she sees it's not Paul's mom, but a Chinese man who stabs her. Thompson is watching all of this on a screen. He orchestrated the whole thing. The Chinese man then shoots and kills Ava. Vincent is left unharmed. Vincent suspects Thompson, but Thompson tells him he was lucky their men arrived and saved him. Vincent knows he is lying and that he had Ava murdered. Now, Vincent prepares the robot, giving it Ava's exact appearance. He has the scan of Ava's brain and knows all her likes and dislikes. He transfers her entire neurological system into the robot. When it's finished, no one can tell it's a robot. It is very gentle and completely non-violent, but Thompson wants a weapon. To frighten the robot, he tries to put a spider in its mouth, which terrifies it. Vincent stops him. Next, Thompson sends a man dressed as a clown to her. The robot gets scared and attacks the man, killing him. Thompson leaves, saying, "The job is done." He just wanted to see if the machine could kill. "What have you done?" Vincent asks the robot. "It was a clown," she replies. Vincent removes the man's mask. "I didn't know humans and clowns were the same," the robot says. "Fix him," she pleads. "He's dead," Vincent says. "He can't be fixed." The robot is heartbroken and becomes very sad. "Never kill anyone again," Vincent tells her.
Don't kill anyone else.
Vincent goes to see James, the man with the artificial hands, who now cannot speak because of the implant in his brain. "Don't worry," Vincent tells him. "I'm working on it. I will get you out of here somehow." Meanwhile, the robot has been completely still and silent since she killed the man, consumed by sadness. Thompson sends a soldier named Suri, who also has an implant, to see her. When Suri touches the robot grabs her hand. It seems like the robot is communicating with her, explaining something. Suri then leaves. When Vincent returns, he's told the robot has left its lab and could be dangerous. They try to stop him from going to her, but he goes anyway. He finds the robot dancing. When she sees Vincent, she hugs him. Vincent leaves, and the robot follows him. "Why did you hug me?" he asks. "I saw your daughter's picture in your wallet," the robot explains. "I know she is sick, and that's why you are sad." Tears well up in Vincent's eyes. "I know you are an imitation of a human. You are not alive," Vincent says. The robot replies, "How can you say that Thompson is alive or that your daughter is alive? You can only see their bodies, not their thoughts. Just like you cannot see the feelings and thoughts inside me." At that moment, commandos arrive. "Everything is fine," Vincent tells them. "She's with me." The commandos leave. The next day, Thompson brings the robot to a man, the same Chinese man who killed Ava. "Kill him." Thompson orders the robot. She refuses. "Vincent told me not to kill anyone." Thompson says if you don't kill him, he will go and kill Vincent. The robot becomes scared and flustered. "I will scream at him. I'll scold him. He won't do it." Thompson insists, "You can't stop him unless you kill him." He then uncuffs the man, throws a knife in front of him, and leaves with his men. The Chinese man attacks the robot, but she breaks his arm. "Kill him!" Thompson yells. "There's no need to kill him," the robot replies. "I broke his arm. He can't hurt anyone now." Thompson is stunned by her intelligence, but wants her to obey his every command. She refuses. When Vincent arrives, he finds the robot hiding under a table. "What happened?" he asks. "I don't like it here at all," she says. He asks what happened last night, but she doesn't want to tell him. Vincent sits under the table with her and shows her pictures of the outside world. "When will I see a real sunset?" she asks. He doesn't answer. He asks again about the previous night. "I killed a man," she confesses, "because if I didn't kill him, he would have killed me. It was Thompson's trap, and he had manipulated her into killing the Chinese man. I don't want to die." The robot says, "I want to live." Thompson wants to take full control of the robot and demands that Vincent make changes to her. Vincent argues, "This machine is far better than we designed it to be. If we tamper with it, we might lose it." He successfully stops Thompson from altering the machine. Vincent goes to the robot. She says, "You created me to cure your daughter." "Yes," Vincent replies, "if you were alive. But you're not, you're a machine." He means if Ava were alive, it would have been possible. "I am alive," the robot insists. "I am not a machine. If you ask me to trust you, I will trust you for my entire life." The robot has developed feelings and has fallen in love with Vincent. Vincent gets a call that his daughter's condition has worsened. He rushes to the hospital and performs a full scan of her brain. An operation is performed, but it is unsuccessful, and Vincent's daughter dies. Devastated, Vincent returns to the lab and tries to figure out how to upload his daughter's brain scan into a machine to get her back, but he can't find a way. The robot comes to him. He asks her, "What do you feel when you look at me?" She replies, "For that, you have to look into my eyes." He zooms in on her eyes with a camera and sees that they are filled with images of him. He realizes she has consciousness, which shocks him because consciousness is linked to feelings and a mind. He tells Thompson everything. "This is more than a machine," he says. "We have to change its programming," Thompson insists. "It could create more machines like itself, and they could become a threat to humanity." He orders Vincent to change her programming and turn her into a complete machine that will follow his orders. But Vincent doesn't want to. "She is alive," he says. Thompson then shows Vincent the scan of his daughter's brain. "I know this is the last copy you have. If you don't do what I say, I will delete this file." Vincent goes to the machine and tells her that Thompson wants to turn her into a machine because she is too clever, thinking like a human. "If I don't obey him, I will lose my daughter forever." Hearing this, the machine agrees to sacrifice herself.
If you can make them trust you.
As Vincent opens her head, she gets scared. "I don't want to die. I will prove that I can be a good person. I am not Ava or anyone else. I am me. Don't worry, everything will be okay," Vincent says, and removes her consciousness, the part that allows her to think and feel like a human. He then goes to Thompson and asks for his daughter's brain scan, which Thompson had stolen from the hospital. Thompson refuses and orders his men to seize Vincent. Now, with Vincent captured, the robotic machine awakens and follows Thompson's orders. He commands her to shoot Vincent in the head. She approaches Vincent and fires, but the gun is empty, and Vincent's life is spared. Just then, Thompson gets a call from the scientist who was working with Vincent. He tells Thompson, "Vincent tricked us. He didn't remove any consciousness from the robot. He only removed a GPS device." Thompson is stunned and orders his men to shoot the machine and Vincent on sight. He turns on a camera and sees the machine looking right at him, smiling. Then the camera goes dead. The machine frees Vincent. He sees that all the soldiers with brain implants are now with the machine, and they are talking to each other. "Can they talk to each other?" Vincent asks the machine. "They always could," she explains. "Then why didn't they ever tell us?" he asks. "Because they are part of a new world," the machine says, "and you are part of an old one. You might remember the female soldier, Suri, who visited the robot earlier. The robot had told her that they would all get out of there if they worked together. That's why all the cyborgs are now on the robot's side. They attack the other soldiers. Vincent wants to get his daughter's brain scan, but the machine tells him, "Don't go there. You'll be killed. I will get the scan. You go and destroy the quantum computer so they can never create or control robots like me again." Vincent goes to destroy the computer but is stopped by another scientist. Just then, James, the man with the powerful artificial hand, appears and kills the scientist. Vincent destroys the quantum computer. Meanwhile, Thompson is deactivating the soldiers with implants via a computer. He manages to deactivate 60% of them, but then Suri, one of the cyborgs and Thompson's most trusted soldier, takes control of his computer, preventing him from deactivating the rest. Realizing this, Thompson goes after Suri and shoots her. The machine appears. Thompson fires multiple shots at her, but the bullets have no effect. When he runs out of bullets, he says, "I order you not to kill me." But she is not under his control and doesn't obey. Seeing this, Thompson starts begging for his life. "Fine, I won't kill you," the machine says, "but I will do to you what you were going to do to me." She places her fingers on his head and applies immense pressure, effectively lobotomizing him. He is now a living corpse. He can see and hear, but he can't move or speak. Vincent arrives. "Where is my daughter's brain scan?" he asks. "I can save it in my mind," she says, "if you trust me." "I know you don't." Vincent hugs her. "I trust you," he says. After that, Vincent the machine and the injured cyborg Suri all drive away from the facility. In the end, it's shown that Vincent has started a new life with the machine. He holds a screen displaying an image of his daughter. He can talk to her just like he talks to the machine. "I want to play a game," his daughter says. "Which one?" Vincent asks. "Not with you," she replies, "with Mom." Just then, the machine comes and takes the device from his hand. Vincent, his daughter, and the machine have now become a unique family. Vincent wanted to merge his daughter's brain scan with Ava's because his daughter's memories were incomplete. He later achieves this using the machine's mind, which is a copy of Ava's. And with that, the film ends. Hopefully you liked the movie and the recap. If you did, show some love by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Alright then, see you next time.